Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a king. But this king wasn't known for bravery or wisdom. He was known for something else. He was extremely lazy. All he did was eat, sleep, and relax. And because of this, the people of his kingdom were unhappy. The king didn't care about his people, didn't make good decisions, and didn't improve the kingdom. Day by day, his ministers grew more frustrated. The king had become so overweight that he couldn't even get up from his bed. Even neighboring kingdoms began to mock him. One day the king looked at himself and felt ashamed. He thought, if I continue like this, I'll ruin myself. I need to change. I need to become fit and active again. So he made a royal announcement. Whoever helps me become healthy again will be rewarded with great riches. Healers and doctors from across the kingdom tried helping him. They gave him herbs, medicines, and treatments. But instead of losing weight, the king kept gaining more. Someone suggested, "Your Majesty, you must get out of bed and walk a little." But the king didn't move. Why? Because deep down, he wasn't truly trying. He just hoped for a magical cure, something to fix him without any effort. Days turned into weeks. Still no change. Then one day, an old sage arrived in the kingdom. When he heard about the king's condition, he said, "I have a special remedy, but I won't come to the palace. The king must walk to me himself. Only then will the remedy work." The soldiers rushed to tell the king. He was excited. Finally, someone had a solution. "Bring him to me at once," the king ordered. But the soldiers replied, "Your Majesty, he refuses to come to the court. You must go to him." The king was furious. "What kind of joke is this? I can't even stand up. How can I walk to him?" The minister gently spoke. "Your Majesty, this could be your last chance. Please at least try." Reluctantly, the king agreed. After days of struggle, with help from his soldiers, he slowly walked to the sage's hut. But when he arrived, he was told, "The sage is away. Come back tomorrow." The king was angry, but he had no choice. The next day he walked again. This time the sage greeted him, prepared a herbal mix, chanted some mantras, and fed it to him. "You must come here every day for 1 month," the sage said. The king, desperate, agreed. And so, for 30 days, the king walked daily to the sage. Little by little, something amazing happened. The king began to lose weight. He felt lighter, stronger, happier. Curious, he finally asked the sage, "What is this magical herb? Please teach it to our kingdom's doctors." The sage smiled and said, "This isn't a herb. It's just plain water I've been giving you all month." The king was shocked. The sage continued, "You weren't healed by my remedy. You were healed by your own efforts. It was the walking, the movement, the daily commitment. That's what changed you." Moral of the story: we often wait for miracles, for someone to save us. But real change comes when we push ourselves. Comfort zones feel safe, but they hold us back. Hard work and consistency, that's the real magic. So remember, no shortcut can replace your own effort. If you found this story powerful, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today,